So if you're involved in a child custody case and you're sitting on the stand and you don't know what the opposing party is going to ask you on the stand, then you should prepare for that child custody hearing as much as possible. You need to ensure that your attorney, if you have one, prepares you properly. Hi, my name is Attorney Anthony Spratley. I'm the owner and founder of Genus Law Group here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where we practice family law, which includes custody throughout the state of New Mexico. Now, what do I mean about being prepared for a hearing? I don't know if any of you have been called in your current case or as a witness in another case, and the first person up, the first attorney gets to ask someone like a direct question, and then the opposing attorney or the other side gets to ask some cross-examination questions, and usually those questions are designed to make you answer either yes or no, and it's either you know the answer or you don't, right? And attorneys are pretty slick about this, right? Because they know not to ask any questions when trying to get those yes or no responses. They know not to ask a question that they do not know the answer to, right? And so you have to be prepared, and you have to be ready for anything that an attorney or the opposing party throws at you. But there's one particular case that I can recall where the opposing party was not ready for my questions in the custody case. And in this particular case, the other party wanted to get primary custody of the child. The other parent wanted to move out of state. Our client and the other party wanted to keep the child here with him. And the other party tried to invoke this idea that he was a great parent, that he was in tune with the child's needs, knew everything about the child's life, and that he was a primary caregiver. Whereas I was able to elicit testimony from the mother that she was the actual primary caregiver and she knew everything about the child's life. Well, when it came to cross-examination of the opposing party that wanted to keep the child here, I just asked some simple questions, right? One of them was, hey, what's the child's doctor's name, right? And what did he say? He didn't know, right? I said, how about the dentist? Didn't know, right? What's the name of the school principal? Didn't know. And here's a kicker. What's the name of your child's teacher? Didn't know, right? And so what did that show the court? That showed the court that this guy wasn't in tune. He didn't know what was going on. He didn't know that, just the basic things that our client knew, the things that primary caregivers know, right? That usually you take for granted, but primary caregivers, what we're able to show in this particular case, knew about the doctor, knew about the dentist, knew about the principal, knew about the teacher, right? Those basic things that can show the court that you're in tune with, with your child's needs. And what it showed for the opposing party was that they weren't prepared, right? They weren't adequately prepared for their hearing to ensure that they could get the best outcome possible. What it looked like is that, one, he wasn't in tune with what was going on in his child's life, and that he didn't prepare for his case, and that his attorney didn't do a good job either of managing the expectations and the questions that that his client faced during that hearing. So it's very, very important to ensure that when you're going to a hearing like this, that you need to be as prepared as possible. Think of all the different questions that the opposing party may ask, and if it's one that you believe will help show that you're interested in the best interest of your child, think about what they ate the week before, what you cook for them, the extracurricular activities they enjoy doing, know who their healthcare providers are, know who their teachers are, where they go to school, just basic information that will help paint you in the most positive light in front of the court. Now, if you want more information like this, I would encourage you to go to our website. It's www.genuslawgrp.com. You can also contact us at the information below on this screen. Pass on this information to someone that you may know that is going through something like this as well, where they're facing a possible relocation of their child, or they want to keep their child here, or any other custody issue. All right, folks, that's all I have. I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.